How you doing, everybody? Glad to see you back. I'm glad to be back. We had a major winter storm. You guys knew that. We lost our electric. We couldn't load a video before that because it's cloud cover, that satellite internet. We got our electric back on yesterday afternoon, and it that's just part of the job. That's what happens. We don't care. We run stoves like this. In the house, we got a stove about twice this big. It it's a Kalamazoo Century, if you guys know what they are. It's a full size stove for a full size 2-story house. And we run that. Burns wood or coal, either one. We don't lack much when the electric goes out. It's the difference for us in our world, honestly, is we do have to carry our water, but we generally got a pretty good plan for that. And we use propane on our range, so that doesn't go out. Just gotta light it with your lighter or match or something. And we're quite happy. The one difference is we lose all our neighbors. You know, we're living in a country area, but we're at the end of the power line, so that the minute a thunderclap goes off or snowflakes start falling at any amount, trees go down, take out the lines, and they fight and get them back on eventually. But it don't. We live the old ways. We always stock lots of food. Nothing for us to worry about. Other difference, we don't see neighbors for days and days and days. So that's hey, it is what it is. Fine. I'll go with that. Tom Bogenreeve, call me. I want to talk to you a minute about your saw. Email me, ironhorsechainsaw@gmail.com. Same thing with you. Jonathan Silsky, your name's Luke, is that what it is? Call me. I want to talk to you about yours too. We haven't got a lot of the steel parts in that we need. We're still sorting it out. We've got a lot of parts, a lot. So some of you saws like Dan Caminetti, I've had his saw forever. He's a good man. I'm gonna make this up to you, Dan. I promise. It's beyond our control. Obviously, you knew that, but we're gonna take good care of you. It just kind of interested. We got Jesse Bill's 390s on the table. See right behind me. We're gonna start finishing that one, and I've got another saw that I'm gonna start at the same time, and run just two of them through two different stations because we can. We're playing catch up on the parts. Bear with me if I got your saw. If you have any concerns, feel free to call me. Those of you that I have your saws, you have my phone number. If you don't, email me. Okay? Let's get this straight. We're going to go forward for this rest of this year, and we're going to up our game for next year. We got some good video content coming up because of the particular type of saws we have here to build. We're going to do a couple Pioneers. That's going to be really fun. At some point, I want to do another sharpening video about these suckers. Yeah, you guys want a chisel file? I'm going to do one at a later date. Buckin's learning how to do this now, and he's getting pretty good at it. You notice that. Got that little home light just cooking with that. And he'll get better yet. It takes a while to learn this, but I'll show how to do that again, the way that I was taught. I'm not going to show the crappy shit that I see. So it is what it is. Most of the saw sharpening videos out there aren't for loggers. They're for people that want to carry a lot of equipment and stuff. That bugs me. We always had to just whatever you could carry is what you had, and that is what it is, and so be it. And that's what we used. And we have another storm coming in Friday. It looks like. Hopefully, it ain't as bad. I don't think it's going to be. Personally, I hope it just dwindles out. We got enough snow here. We don't need more. I don't know how much we got for sure. I think we had right around 18 inches, but it went over a period of a couple days, so it was a little rough. I'm way behind on emails, obviously way behind on comments. I'm reading them. I love the comments. Keep right on commenting. You guys make my day. You guys are wonderful people. Thank you for this. Thank you. Any of you that has saws, you want to know where your saws line up, call me. Email me, do something. I can tell you right where you're at, because we haven't been able to get cranks for some saws and pistons for some other saws. But we're in pretty good order, and directly them parts will be in too. So we're going to change our game here. My goal for this next coming year, if you want to call it a New Year's resolution, you can, but I wouldn't, is I want to stock all the parts that I commonly use on these saws. That's what I want to do. It's just been ridiculous how long we had to wait. And it's not my supplier's fault. Ryan is a good man. Wolf Creek Saw Shop. He wasn't the only one who was out of these. A bunch of other people were out. I couldn't find them anywhere. The parts that I use. I can find the stuff I wouldn't use. And you guys will appreciate me for not putting the crap in your saw. I won't do it. I know what works and what don't. And that's what I use. Newport and table, stainless steel. This would be good to clean up on it. I love it. Things are going good. We're going in a great, great direction. A great direction. It wasn't for that little hiccup in the parts thing, but anytime you see me that where it goes days, don't worry without a video. It's one of two things. Either our electric's off, which is very common this time of year, or there's so much cloud cover the satellite won't come through for internet. That's just the way it is. So accept it for the facts. We've got some nice saws. Abner, Yank Doodle, I got 2 of your saws here. I got your 288. That's a nice looking saw. We'll do good things with that. And a 272. We've got a couple. I got a 266 to build here fairly quick, rapidly actually, and a 268 and a 272. We're going to get them out of the way because they're fast to do. Some of these saws that I have that actually, I'm just going to have to do them in order of what I got parts rather than order they come in, just because parts availability at this point isn't perfect, but it's very good. We will get these saws out rapidly. We aren't messing around. I take my time with every saw. I run every saw, and I love building for you guys. Especially you guys that really work your saws. That is what's good for me. Yeah, I'm losing a few more pounds. It didn't come on overnight. It ain't going off overnight, is it? Nope. Exercise ball, last 4 days I ain't been on it, but I'm kind of tired, if you want to know the truth. But I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like I need it. So I got to get back on that. There was a whole bunch of things that you guys need to know. Oh, I got a new crosscut saw. Another misery whip, huh? Needed that, didn't I? I'll show it to you. This is a nice one, actually. See that? That's a 6-footer. That'll be fun. Yeah, that'll be fun. We got our little saw shelf up here. We got saws all over that. And up here behind us, we got a few up there. We got more to do. We really do. Mikey O'Hill's in the picture. Yep, got Mikey. Got the Burgesses. Yeah, you guys are awesome. If there's anything you want to see done on video, let me know. We'll try to get it in. Anything you want discussed, just leave this stuff in the comment. I'll tailor my content around what you guys want to see as much as I can. It ain't got to be about building saws constantly, We do have some upcoming things that are going to be a little surprise here and there. We like surprises, don't we? Yeah, I do too. I'll tell you a little story. That's back when I was 30. I've been logging quite a long time, since I got out of the military. And we was on this job that was just miserable in the winter. It was down about 2, 3 degrees below zero. The wind was just howling. And there was this great big old pine tree, northern pine, that I didn't want to cut. I'd been avoiding it for so long. It was ridiculous. Well, I went ahead and finally got that day. I'd went past it so many times, I was unreal. And I'll tell you what, I don't know if I had no fear or just stupid, but that tree scared me. You guys at log know what I'm talking about. For no reason, you got one tree that'll just bug the crap out of you. Well, I cut that. And that was probably 3.5 foot through it. And it was a big, tall tree. And sure enough, I found out what I didn't like about it. The tree looked fine, but I went in there, it was ring shuck, and it was hollow. And it had a bad side lean. Well, once you got your face cut in, you're put it that way. It just scared me. But I had a fast enough saw at the time that I got that tree down. Boy, I was glad. And I topped that sucker. I limbed that out, and I had to buck that into 3 pieces so the skidder, because we had skid trails, go switchbacks. I had to buck that into 3 pieces. So that was half a hitch all by itself, that tree was. We generally pull 6 uphill, We can pull 8, 9 downhill or flat. Well, all of a sudden, one of the foresters walked up, and it was one of the mill foresters. And he looked at me and he said, "Oh my God," he said, "what is wrong with this?" I said, "What do you mean?" Like he said, "Wind is blowing, there's snow all over me. You expended so much energy cutting some of this stuff. I didn't even have a shirt on, a t-shirt or nothing. I wasn't wearing gloves, and it's 3 below zero, 4 below maybe. Wind to blow, I had snow all over, just melting. But you know what? I wasn't hot." And he said, "What is wrong with you?" He said, "What is wrong with you?" He says, "You got something really drastic wrong." He says, "You got to be freaking crazy." Well, it isn't about that. You're so hot all the time cutting, when you're high production cutting, that them days like that, when you're on a roll and the trees are going down, we cut about 80 trees a day average back then, and they weren't little trees. And we marked them right in the woods and topped them, and the skidder operator would buck off the back skidder, because you ring the trees and they could buck them off. But that forester said he'd never seen anything like that. And but those of you that log know, when you're in that kind of physical conditioning, you can do that, because you are real. What it was rolling everywhere I was going. It was side hill and uphill, and just down to the top, back up, and you're wading through 3 feet of snow anyway. You are really freaking pumping out some calories. I had one time had a nutritionist say that loggers can burn up to 5,000 calories a day. Well, it must be true, because I ate like a horse and I'd lose weight. I could eat anything I wanted to. Boy, them days are long gone, aren't they? Yeah, get a little older. Well, we had things that we get a few dents in life, and we get through it. Those of you that's never logged, don't get into it. It sucks. It's a lot of fun. It's the biggest thrill you ever have in your life. You'll never get it any other way. You will not. Okay. Looking forward to hear from you guys. Tomorrow's video, I got something in mind. I'm going to do a sharpening video on using these files at some point. I'm waiting until Bucking gets through figuring out where he's at. I would like to refer to his evolution in this. Because, everybody knows Buck and I's on the same sheet of paper and things. And I want to wait until he's really progressing fast. And that's when I want to make that video, is after he's already successful. Then I'll show you my way of doing it. because every person that learns this learns little tricks on their own, and you learn tricks from other people. It in all phases of sharpening, and maybe there's a couple tricks that I have that can add to Buckin's tricks. He figures out. I can't wait to see how he makes out because he's doing so good. Buckin, don't give this up. You keep right on sharpening, buddy. Okay, talk to you guys later.